really slow and gentle. I well first it's good to be back. I I've been recording videos, but I've just been so I've been so disorganized with putting it together and posting it for y'all. But here we are. I'm starting my day on the slower side. I began a 21-day fast yesterday. Um, just liquids. Um, I've been drinking herbal teas, water, and carrot juice. Today, I'm sipping on some fennel tea. I've felt I feel my stomach a little bit gassy, and fennel tea is good any intestinal intestinal issues, or just strengthening the intense intestines. Excuse me. Um, this is a fast that I did last year around the same time, and I it was the first time that I ever did a fast to this validity. Um, I do fast for Ramadan, but Ramadan, you eat after sunset. For this one, I'm not eating any solids for 21 days. And I feel my body transitioning into that phase of healing itself. It's only day 2, but I do feel myself um, slowly um, kind of shutting down. I feel like I'm in the verge of rebooting. Yeah, I'll say that. I feel like I'm in the verge of rebooting, and I'm being very gentle with myself, um, very gracious. I am allowing myself to slow all the way down. Um, I decided that I wanted to fast because I felt myself scattered. I felt myself kind of disoriented, and I felt myself like I needed something to fully ground. I felt like I was losing discipline. I wasn't really being disciplined about anything. Um, so I was like, I need something that's going to ground me in all of the levels. And of course, this is also a seasonal fast. So with the transition from summer to winter, um, I feel like my body just needs that reset to acclimate itself to these slower months, to the cooler weather, to just the introspectiveness of fall and winter. Um, as I was mentioning earlier, this type of fast, this is the first time. Well, not this time, but last year was the first time that I did this kind of fast. And I never did anything like it. Um, and it was the first time since I became vegan almost a decade ago that I actually fasted. Um, and with that, I feel like my body truly rebooted. Um, and I felt really good after. Um, and I am I'm feeling good now, despite my my slowness and my reservedness. Um, for me, a lot has been coming up spiritually. So not only have I been feeling kind of disoriented, given everything that has happened, I moved to another state. I planned and executed a conference. I was very busy during the summer months with planning stuff, with workshops, with um, meetings. It was just a lot, and I didn't realize how stressed I was. I didn't realize how stressed I was. Like I knew, I'm like, oh, this is stressful, but I didn't really know until my body kind of started responding to that. Um, and I was in full amazement because my body, I feel like I've been under stress before, but not to this extent. Um, so m- moving forward, I feel like this is gonna help me, just regulate everything on a physical level, but also regulate everything on a spiritual and mental level. I am I'm finding myself holding on to a lot in my chest and in my back. And I'm finding that, doing chest opening workouts and doing back workouts, arm workouts, upper body workouts is really helping me with move that energy. Um, I believe it's grief that I'm sensing. Um, seasonal blues are a thing. We do get sad when it starts getting colder and the days begin to get shorter. So I'm feeling myself somewhat holding all of that and kind of wanting to kind of close myself off. Um, and that's where the chest workouts come in come in handy to keep myself open. Um, so I'm finding that these workouts are truly helping on the spiritual to continue to help me stay open, receptive, and in flow of the changing of the seasons, of all of the transitions, of myself, the expansiveness that I've been experiencing. Um, It's allowing me to hold more of my truth, hold more of my magic, of my essence. Um, and it's really allowing me to 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 sustain the expansiveness. There was a lot of expansion that happened in the last few months. Um, and my capacity was stretched. My capacity has been stretched. And now I'm in a in a state where um, I've walked through a lot of thresholds. Like there were a lot of thresholds that I so gracefully walked through. And now it's just about sustaining, sustaining that power, sustaining that magic that I collected through those thresholds, those power ups. I consider thresholds power ups, right? We could either utilize those thresholds as power ups or as power downs. And um, I've been fortunate enough to use them as power ups, and now I'm what is it? I'm harvesting the fruit, the fruits of my labor. I'm basking in the fruits of my labor. And with that takes sustainability. You need to be able to sustain that. And yeah, I'm here taking it easy, slowing down, allowing myself to slow down. And I hope that you are doing the same and that you are taking care of yourself.